Hello, you lovely people. There's only few days left until Mavuika and Citlali banner drops. And if you're planning to pull for Citlali on her release, before she's been sent to the basement of Hoyoverse, you've clicked on the right video because in this video I will give you a quick overview of all the materials you would need to level up your Citlali and her signature weapon to level 90 on her first day. Later in this video, I will also give you a quick recap of her overall kit and how she works. First, let's talk about the Ascension and talent level up materials you would need to level up your Citlali to level 90 on the first day. You would need 1 sliver, 9 fragments, 9 chunks, and 6 gemstones of Shurvated Jade for her Ascension Materials. You also need 168 Quenipa Berry. These Natlon local specialty materials can be found in these areas. You can use the in-game collection feature to collect these berries with Mwalani or Kachana. There's a total of 44 Quenipa berries you can collect in one day, and after 48 hours you can collect them again. You can also buy 5 Quenipa berry from the shop for 1,000 mora per piece. You also need to collect 18 juvenile Fong, 30 seasoned Fong, and 36 tyrants Fong. And lastly, you would need 46 Talisman of the Enigmatic Land, which will be dropped by the new boss Wayward Hermetic Spirit Speaker, so you have to wait until the boss is released on version 5.3 to get this material. Now, as for her talent level up materials, you would need 9 Teachings of Kindling, 63 Guide to Kindling, and 114 Philosophies of Kindling. You also need to farm 18 Juvenile Fong, 66 Seasoned Fong, and 93 Tyrants Fong to level up her skills to level 10. As for her boss materials, you need 18 Denial and Judgment dropped by the Knave. Lastly, you would need 3 Crown of Insight to level up her skills, but mostly everyone will focus on her Elemental Skill and Elemental Burst only, so you would need only 2 of these as her normal attack will not be providing much value to her support role. If you want to pull for Citlali's signature weapon, here's what you will need to level up this weapon. You would need 5 Delirious Decadence, 14 Delirious Desolation, 14 Delirious Demeanor, and 6 Delirious Divinity of the Sacred Lord. You can farm these materials every week on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday from the domain in Natlon. Next, you would need 23 Shard of a Shattered Will, 27 Locus of a Clear Will, and 41 Sigil of a Striding Will, dropped by Wayops. And you also need 15 Sentries Wooden Whistle, 23 Warriors Metal Whistle, and 27 Saurian Crowned Warriors Golden Whistle dropped by Saurian Crowned Warriors in these areas. Now let's take a look at her skills and passive abilities. Citlali's normal attacks performs up to 3 strikes that deal cryo damage to her opponents. And when she uses her elemental skill, she summons her plushie called Itspapa. This skill also generates a shield for her team and puts her into the Night Soul Blessing state. After using her elemental skill, if Citlali has at least 50 Night Soul points, Itspapa will change its form and it will enter the Opal Fire state, and it will continuously consume Night Soul points to whip up a Frostfall Storm that attacks opponents within its AoE while dealing Night Soul-aligned cryo damage. Her Elemental Burst will summon both of her plushies and will deal a very powerful Night Soul-aligned AoE cryo damage to your enemies, while Citlali will also restore a set amount of Night Soul point to maintain her Night Soul Blessing state longer. Now, let's talk about her first passive skill, which activates after you use her elemental skill every time your party members trigger the frozen or melt reactions. The pyro and hydro resistance of any affected opponents that take a hit will decrease by 20% for a solid 12 seconds. At this time, Citlali will also regain 16 Night Soul points, and she can regain Night Soul points this way once every 8 seconds. Her second passive skill increases the Frostfall Storm damage by 90% of her elemental mastery after she uses her elemental skill. And it also increases the Ice Storm damage of her elemental burst by 1,200% of her elemental mastery. With her second passive, when nearby party members trigger Night Soul bursts, Citlali also regains 4 Night Soul points. And that's everything you need to know before you pull for Citlali in version 5.3. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more useful informations like this.